Hello, good evening. That was a bit touch and go. For once, we were massively ahead, everything sorted. double checked everything through,
Yep.
and then Facebook decides it's not going to behave.
Not turn on. Every week, every single time, there has to be a different problem. If there wasn't a problem, then it would be a boring quiz, as we always say. So we should be live. I'm going to make sure that everyone knows on our Facebook. Hello, Charlie, on Facebook. And on YouTube and Twitch, of course. Yeah, so basically, Facebook decided not to play ball and not start like it always does.
Can you go onto Quiz Actually page and just say it is now resolved, we are live?
Mm-hmm.
How are we all doing? What have we been up to this weekend? I shall make the usual mention of the hair. A week tomorrow, it goes. I'll be so happy.
Good evening, David. Hello, Alex.
Oh, someone bringing me Easter eggs. That's nice.
I don't know why that happened. There you go. We're all sorted now.
That was a bit mental.
Whenever we're in doubt, always go either to the YouTube or the Twitch. That's why we always have 3 different streams, because at least one of them can be a backup then.
Yeah.
At the worst comes to the worst. Hello, Carrie Lee. Hi, Bev on YouTube.
Walking, drinking, and eating chocolate, says Kathy.
Multitasking.
I think there's been a lot of chocolate eating.
Musky servants
Are ready for action. Yes,
Lovely.
It's working.
Oh, good. So we're having a slight repeat of Friday. If you were here for that one, two different rounds, but we're gonna have a couple of things we did on Friday, which we thought worked really well.
To get something.
All the names left suck says good evening. A good evening to you. Hello, Kathy saying so. She's all at once. Hello, Fran. Hi guys. Do not fear. The Logans are here. Says Debbie. Let me see if I can get the timer to work. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? If I can get at least one thing to work tonight, that would be really cool. Let's have a look. There it is. So we do 5 minutes there.
Yep. And we've now got some new felt bowls. So we've added some of the original ones, and then also some of the new ones. They are that big.
I didn't think we were going to give it away.
Yeah, you've got to show that know it's in there.
Well, they can see it when it comes up.
They're that big. Tiny.
Mm-hmm. Good evening, Paul.
Right.
Hello from the kitchen in Spain, trying Twitch for once. Fingers crossed. What else have we got going here? Right. Good evening, Jackie. My 2 favourite guys, she says. Hello.
Oh.
Thank you very much, Rebecca, for your donation. Thank you very much. As always, guys, if you don't want us to read anything about your donations out, make sure you put that in the very first line of your description. Some people don't like being read out, some people do. So if you want us to read it out, that's fine. But if you don't want to read it out, you need to make sure in the very first line you put "Do not read this out."
So I'm in a real buzzy mood today.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Lots of hair, any tiny balls, says Charlie Grant.
Yes.
Indeed.
I think it's that. I started on the steroids today, so I think it could be that.
Could be that.
For my chest infection. I got told to try without, but it obviously hasn't worked. Normally it's gone by now.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm back on the steroids, which means in 2 weeks' time I'll have a sense of smell again. For 2 weeks.
Daddy Logan is in the house tonight, so watch out, Mark, says Debbie.
And, well, Daddy Logan should keep the kids in check, that's all I'm saying.
Mm.
That includes the kid called Debbie.
Tracy Kitchen on YouTube and Facebook.
Thank you for your donation. Don't know who you are, but it says thanks again, guys. Happy Easter. You know who you are.
Thank you.
I'm looking at the prospect of, from next week, getting some cheap new Quiz t-shirts that are green screen friendly and not the same old stuff I keep wearing.
Right. Almost time to buy some more bacon then, says Joan. Yeah, once you can smell it.
my cooking today was phenomenal. That's all I'm saying. The steak that I bought at the weekend was rather gristly. So I sliced it up, put it in gravy, and it was absolutely wonderful. Yes. Fran's saying, can you put the score sheet up? I thought you would have done by now.
Well, you see, if we weren't delayed by the Facebook being silly buggers, then
Oh, she means the... Fran, you know where it is. Well, thank you. Look on the old Facebook.
Talk to the people while I do this, please.
Yes, I was just looking at that's coming through. It's saying, thank you, Julie, for your retweet. That's just come in.
It's always really helpful to retweet us when we're live, and especially on our Facebook as well.
Paul says, isn't that just normal northern cooking? Everything in gravy. Paul, unless it's swimming, it's not worth eating.
As I like to say, Mark has the flavour profile of a baby. Nice and wet and moist baby food.
Happy Easter. Looking forward to a good quiz as always. Thank you for your donation, folks.
Thank you kindly.
Kindly, eh? Even better.
Let me just get this sorted.
Oh, I just spotted that. I don't know if you read it out. The kitchens in Spain are trying Twitch for once.
I did.
Twitch away. Let us know what you think on the quality, because we've heard that it's the best quality image-wise, because Facebook downgrades us. Is it HD we send out, or 4K, or
We're not in 4K, no.
HD?
HD.
We send out a HD, but Facebook always downgrades it a little bit. So yeah, hi to Bronwyn. Good to see you back.
Ah, there we go. Sorry if I looked like I was concentrating. I was getting the Zoom of the week. I didn't have time to get it on today.
You forgot about it, you mean?
Hi guys, Kerner is ready, waiting and checking in. Hello to you.
Hello indeed.
So I did that weird accident. Hello to you.
We've got some different rounds. I don't think we've ever done that first round before.
No.
But I know you're going to groan once you hear it, but it's not going to be ultra hard.
No. None of our rounds ever are. So how much chocolate did you eat? Too much? Not enough?
I only had a little bit. The bit that you got me for thing. Happy Easter, says a PayPal donation. Thank you very much.
Thank you
With
very
a
much.
smiley.
Yes, I hope that however you celebrated, whatever you celebrated, you did it well.
Your friend is on Mark. We can annoy you, Mark. I don't get that. You'll have to clarify that one, Fran.
And Francis says nothing. Didn't eat any. Kept off the chocolate.
Well, I'm trying to keep it down. I am on the diet. It's slow. There's nothing major happening, but it is. The trend is downwards, and that's what matters for me.
Hello, Cliff. Cliff and the cheeky slags.
Oh, Bronwyn said she was sick last Friday. Well, it's good that you're feeling a bit better.
Ooh, yeah, there's nothing like chocolate out of the freezer, Fran. Love it. What up?
I don't get cold chocolate.
Crunch. Texture. Nathan, what up? On YouTube, thank you very much. And Sam says, evening, Mark and Alex. Evening to you.
Thank you, Wendy, for your donation. Thank you so much.
It is much appreciated. Thank you very much. One of my favourite surnames, that. I'm not going to say who it is, because obviously I don't want to give away too much, but...
Yeah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello, Sarah.
Hello. It's Maury Bobbins. Right. Oh, using Samsung tablet and quality is excellent. T is on the YouTube and TV, and I'm about 10 seconds behind on YouTube. And that's the kitchens in Spain. Yes, Twitch is the best, followed by YouTube, and then Facebook is a lot of crap. But that's the one that gets the most people, so we have to keep it up.
Kathy's telling me to mind my fingers tonight.
Mind your fingers, yeah.
Oh yes.
Indeed. Right. With that being said, let us get on to
Careful.
Get on to the intro as always. So we'll see what our rounds are, and we'll see you in a minute.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument.
And as always, our thanks to Rats for our theme music.
Egg.
We have got a marathon for you. Slightly different, because this time it's Easter eggs.
It is Easter eggs.
We've had a couple of donations. I'll mention that in a minute. Easter eggs. We did it on Friday, and it works really, really well. So we're doing it again. What you need to do is count the Easter eggs that you see throughout the quiz with mine or Alex's face on them. They're the only ones that count, the ones with mine and Alex's face on them. If you get it spot on, you get 3 points, and then 2 points, 1 point, half point as you're further away.
Yes.
Okay?
So again, these are Easter eggs. The only Easter eggs that count are the ones that appear with our face on. If something's on a loop, as in it's on a loop of the answers, you only count that as one egg. It's different appearances of eggs.
Bertie, you behave yourselves.
We should be staying away from that. So yeah, they'll be playing throughout the quiz. They'll be appearing in random places, absolutely everywhere. So keep your eyes peeled. For
Some of them are quicker than others. Some of them just flash on, so you keep your eyes peeled.
Keep your eyes peeled. And as always, it is paypal.me/quiz actually, if you would like to send donations over. It's much appreciated.
We'll show you where they all are at the end, but all you need to do is make a count of the Easter eggs with our faces on.
Yes, that's what you need to do.
Okay, let's go back to the lobby, and Alex will set up for round 1, which is on world religions. And it's a whole gamut of religions, not just Christianity.
All right then. Let's get us back to there. We'll put it there.
I see the Baggy Chicken crew are back in.
Hello to the Baggy Chickens. Hello, Suzanne.
Right.
So, round number 1 is... The music's playing in the background there. Can't really turn that off. I don't know. So, it's Religions of the World.
Religions of the world.
That works then.
Right.
And the music is going to go back on now, just because. Right, I'm going to do evens in this round.
That means I'm doing odds, and there's probably something... Well, I can see it.
Hello from the Cats, Whiskers in chilly Perthshire. Snow this morning and a wee bit this afternoon. It's been quite nice here, actually. It's been quite sunny.
It's been cool,
sunny.
but sunny. Question number 1. Where should Muslims make a pilgrimage to once in their lifetime?
First question.
Shut up.
My God, it's a 6th word.
Thank you, Karen, for your donation. There's a couple more that I want to thank. While we're sorting through. And get it to come up. Karen and one that's...
Oh, that's a good question, Bertie. Is more chocolate consumed at Christmas or Easter? It's a fun one. Number 2. Is chocolate consumed more at Easter? Oh, no. Number 2. What is the first book of the New Testament? So what is the first book of the New Testament? Bronwyn's told me to shut up. You shut up, Bronwyn. I can mute you.
I can mute him with a spurtle. Nearly happened on Friday.
I've hidden it. Bite your fingers off again.
Do you like my little graphic there?
Very good.
Originally, I had one that conflicted with question number 3, so I had to change it.
I've done that before. I had a USA round I did at a quiz, and I did how many white stripes are there on the flag, and I had it as the background. Yeah.
So question number 3.
Number 3.
Which made me change the background, having made it. How many points does a Star of David have?
No.
Oh,
I don't know how that's happened.
I've got a different question on there to what you've got on there. Well, we're going to have to do this one by one now because it's gone all weird.
That's a bit
We've
weird.
got the gremlins in already.
You've already spilt some tea. Wipe that, please. It'll stain. Thank you. So, number 3. What is the name of the Assembly of Cardinals for the election of a Pope? That's number 3. Good evening, all. Happy Easter from Fiona. 1 egg containing celebration, says Linda. That's what I get. That's what I got marked for Easter. A celebration egg. Celebrate egg. Yeah, so that will be coming up later on, the one that Mark read out. But the number 3, what is the name of the Assembly of Cardinals for the election of a Pope?
I noticed with those celebrations, they have bounty and they also have Snickers in them.
You can't just be grateful for a gift, can you? You have to complain. My God.
Yeah, wait till I mention about what you've been like.
Number 4. Number 4. Which Hindu festival is also known as the Festival of Lights? Yes, Bev says the Gremlins again. They are back.
Bertie, you're wrong. 2 is the number of that.
So says you can only tell she's going to get 0 this round.
I didn't think they were too hard.
I mean, the one that Mark read out, you must know that one.
Anyway, moving on to number 5. Bring it up.
All right.
Bring it up. Number 5. What is the name of the dark force that opposes Yang in traditional Chinese philosophy?
Just a reminder of you as well, guys. We've got a couple of specials coming up, especially one for Bertie, old Bertie B. It is going to be our Star Wars quiz, and it is on the purposely chosen date of May the 4th. And that's going to be subject to change at the moment. I have put a straw poll on the Facebook about what time you'd like it to start, because it's not a weekend special and it's not a Monday, Friday late starter. We want to make sure that we can involve as many people as possible, so if you want to bring your kids along, that's fine. We also want to make sure that people aren't still at work or getting home by the time the quiz starts as well. So it is on our Facebook page. There's a straw poll on there. If you just scroll down a little bit, you can find it. The start times are basically what we've had before, 5, 6, 7 or 8 o'clock. Leading at the moment, I think it is 6 o'clock. But again, we want to make sure that people, if you are at work and you want to get time to get back and get ready and sorted before the quiz starts as well, so let us know. Right.
Bertie, no, it's not that number, it's 2.
You need to start the quiz.
Think about it.
You need to start the quiz at the time of Yoda's birth. 8 p.m. Why 8 p.m? Beautiful sunset tonight in Crawley, says Kathy Clark. We've got our windows closed, and with the curtains shut. So
is it creeping along the horizon?
Number 6. How many points does a Star of David have? So number 6, how many points does a Star of David have?
Ah, right. I realise where this has gone. I changed it over. You've took it too soon.
Oh, it's my fault. Yeah.
I
had absolutely no input in this round whatsoever, but yeah, it's my fault this has happened.
No, these were printed off too soon.
Wow.
I changed it so that and that wouldn't clash.
Yeah.
It doesn't check with me whether I'm ready or not. It just takes them.
Happy Easter again. Thanks from the Ducks in Eastbourne. Thank you very much.
After the way you've been talking to me this week.
It's only Monday.
Well, all last week then. I'll talk about it in the week out.
At what point did you not deserve it? Put it that way.
No, it's not that.
You're the youngest, Alex, so it's always your fault, says Bev. Yeah, clearly. Alex the scapegoat, they call me. Number 7. True or false? So this is a true or false question. Technically speaking, the Pope, as in Pope Francis, is not a Catholic. True or false? Technically speaking, the Pope, as in Pope Francis, is not a Catholic. Bertie says, nailing the non-Christian one, do you think that on Easter weekend we'll be nailing the ones about Jesus? Just getting cross now. That's a lot of puns in one sentence, Bertie. Well done. Don't worry, plenty of time for a Tom Hanks question, Sarah, says Matt. Kim O'Shea says Dumb and Dumber. If you could see what my hair looks like when it's not styled, you would think that I'm one of Dumb and Dumber. Very stupidly, my fringe is in my face a bit too much, so I thought, you know what, I'll give it a quick shave, just take a little bit off it. I don't know what I'm doing.
And I just went, Dumb and Dumber?
Well. It's question 8 about bears.
I shall speak about bears as well when we get to...
Bears and beavers.
Yes, well, beavers when we get to it.
Okay, moving on to number 8. Is your question.
Number 8. Shintoism is the native religion of which country?
I cut Barry's hair earlier. It's a tad shorter than intended, says Debbie. And by a tad, do you mean was he not very happy with the result? Yeah, basically, I just cut my fringe and I cut it to there, so it's just a complete straight line that goes around my head. It looks good when it's styled, though. Just when it's not, I look like some sort of reject from the Nazi youth.
Well, like I said, Dumb and Dumber. Well, that was in response for you to saying, quite legitimately, what is going on with your hair today? When I got up. It was a bit everywhere, because it's so long now.
Question number 9. Number 9, this one is difficult, but it is a 50-50, so it's a bit easier. Huitzilopochtli is the chief god of which people? So Huitzilopochtli is the chief god of which people? Is it the Mayans or the Aztecs?
50-50.
It is a 50-50.
Dun dun dun.
He's happy. We think it looks like an army recruit, says Debbie. I like it. Crew cut. Ready for action. Bev says that she only comes for the bickering. Bertie Hallam says, a reject from Nazi youth, didn't know you signed up. Hashtag Hail Trump. Yeah. No, a reject, as in I couldn't even get in with my hairstyle. It looked awful.
Bronwyn is asking for a Narnia quiz. I actually watched that the other night. It's not something we can do. There's just not the number of people. We thought about it, and there's just not the audience for it, unfortunately.
The fan base isn't anything. It would be a fraction of what we got for Harry Potter.
Have we done our teaser that we've created? Or are we still holding on to that one? What we're not talking about yet. Okay, we might pop that up at some point in the quiz. A little teaser.
Little teaser.
The timing is going to be based on something not of our timing. Something that's about to happen.
Yes.
That we know is going to happen, and we're going to base it around that. And finally, number 10. For some reason, I've gone from odds to evens. Does St. Patrick's Day commemorate the day he was born or the day he died?
Brummer says, I blame Alex. Everyone always does. Everyone always
Apart from Fran, who always blames me.
Yes.
So, basically, Bronwyn and Fran, you're our yin and yang.
Indeed. Okay, so let's get on with... Whoa! Good God!
That gave away a bit of info, didn't it?
Yeah, right.
Behind the scenes stuff.
I don't think you can actually see it. No.
Oh, no, you
just
can't
'cause,
see
like,
that.
Yeah, I've made it there, so I can't spoil anything, Tom Hanks. Yeah, so let's get back to there. Okay, right, let me just get the file up, because I've lost it. There it is. Alright, time for the recap. Let me just make sure everything's working as it should.
It's just on slideshow. That bit there. Yeah, it's working.
Yeah. Okie dokie. Comes back to there. Bromwell says, can we do another Doctor Who quiz? There wasn't the interest. As much as we like doing it, it was way too much work for so little payback.
Yeah.
So we can't have that one either, unfortunately. Oh, look at that. I mean, a little church. That's nice, isn't it? Fran says she's on my side and she has 4 likes. Thank you.
Who are they? I want to know who they are.
I want names.
Show me names.
I'm going to sort this out actually, just because it keeps switching back.
What are you doing? Oh, well, I'll talk. There's nothing comments, or else I would do.
There we go. I'll go.
Can't find the straw poll on Facebook.
Can't find the straw poll. Well then, let me show you where it is then.
Oh, so the thing I've noticed over the past week or so, Alex says goodbye to me as if I'm on the weakest link. Goodbye. He thinks he's Anne Robinson.
There we go. There's a straw poll. So I'll have a quick look at what it's looking like at the moment. So there we go. You can see that we've got the quiz actually Star Wars special start time. Get here. So currently at 6 PM is leading with 9 votes. Then we've got 6, 6 and 4 for 7, 8 and 5 respectively. If you are playing the Star Wars quiz, please do vote. If you're not intending to play the Star Wars quiz, please don't vote. Because obviously you're not going to be doing it. But yeah, we would really appreciate it if you could let us know about the times about there as well. Don't leave any comments on the post. Please do actually vote if you are intending to vote, rather than just telling us on the post.
It's too hard for us to collate.
Yeah.
Yes, and the other thing, with you lot keep pushing this Beavers thing on the quiz actually timeline. It keeps appearing now in my timeline. Anything to do with beavers keeps popping up. It appears at least once every 3 days. Beavers.
Debbie says, do I also wink? I do not. eye control and my face control isn't what it used to be, so no, I don't wink very often. Have we got any Mark's rants today? No, that's a Friday thing. We've got your soapbox. We can always do that if we want, but
No, Friday isn't a rant. Friday.
Mark's rants.
No, Friday is life hacks.
Mm-hmm.
I've got a good one for Friday. Already.
Fran says, I voted, but I won't do it. Then please don't vote. That was the entire point of it. If you're not doing the quiz, don't vote, because we need people who are actually playing the quiz to tell us what they would like the quiz to start. If you're not playing the quiz, what time you would like it to start is irrelevant.
That's a big grey animal with big floppy ears.
Indeed. This Sunday, it's going to be the Harry Potter quiz.
No, it's not.
Is it not? It's not.
No.
No.
18th is the Harry Potter quiz. 2 weeks.
Right then. It's so funny when you both lose it, says Kathy Clark. It happens enough, doesn't it? Life hacks. Not more cookery, please, says Roy. Sick of the cookery. Enough of it.
It might be cookery.
We've got cheers from Craig and Julie. Thank you very much. Voted 5 or 6 is too early for a weekday. That was what I was intending on doing, Flo.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking.
Yeah, so I think maybe 7 o'clock. But we want to make sure that if your children want to play, that it's not too late that it ends. So that's the only reason. As with all things with the quiz, your feedback is what drives it. So we always want to know things to do, things like that.
Just don't let him drive.
That's rich. That is very rich. That is very rich.
Can I like that one?
Sick of you, sick of you, sick of you.
Where is it?
Got to be 8. Children can do episodes 1 to 3. Yeah, they can do the red-headed stepchildren of the Star Wars.
It's not caught up.
No. Yeah, because we didn't want to start the quiz on the Star Wars special at the same time we start a normal quiz, because that ends too late for kids, I think. For the youngest kids, anyway. Right, I think that's enough.
I think it's enough.
It's enough jibber jabber.
Jibber jabber. We should do the money pot though.
We should do that.
Or as it's properly called these days, virtually, it's called. David Griffith says, what happens if we want our children in bed? That is your lockdown conundrum. And if you haven't worked it out by now, you never will.
So there you go. Quiz actually has felt balls.
And you can see the little tiny ones on the top. Not so clear in this.
No. Would you like me to turn the green screen off for just a second?
Yeah, it might work.
Okay. If you can stop, put it in my face so I can see. Thank you very much. Fill that. Bam. There you are.
Right.
Lovely.
So there you can see them a bit better. Those little tiny ones that are in there.
Fran says, haven't seen any eggs yet. Please don't let us know if you see an egg. That's the whole point. Do not let us know whether you've seen it or you haven't seen it.
Yes. We can go back to green screen again.
We can. We're back. My goodness, what tiny fuzzy balls you have, said Alec McKee. Who were?
Mrs.
So there it is, that one there.
Right, let's go with the answers.
Yeah, let's go with the answers. Whew. Right. Get that off the screen and put that on the screen. Knickers is gone.
You've lost your knickers.
Where's Knickers gone?
He's lost his knickers. Let's get on with the round.
Knickers is gone. I can't find it.
Find it later.
I can't find Knickers. Oh,
He's lost his knickers.
I can't find Knickers. Day ruined. I've lost it. Hashtag small balls.
We're going to get loads of comments now about small balls. There's going to be small balls gate.
Hashtag no Knickers gate. I know. We're going commando. Right.
Excuse my and accept my apologies for my coughing tonight. It is the effect of the drugs kicking in to get rid of my chest infection.
You could have just glossed over that. You didn't really need to bring it up because we mute every time.
Yeah, but I keep doing it. I'm noticing it. Flair wants you to find your knickers.
Knickers is definitely Alex's religion, said Matt
Too
Leland.
true, too true.
Move.
Let's move on.
Right.
Muslims make their pilgrimage once in a lifetime to Mecca.
Mecca. Not the bingo hall. Number 2. What is the first book of the New Testament? Well, then if you remembered, it was Matthew.
Along with Mark, Luke and John. That's the way to remember it.
Sarah said, excuse my Pollock. I honestly don't know why he says half the things he does. Honestly. He starts one sentence using the word he's supposed to finish a sentence with.
My thoughts are multitasking.
Don't get me laughing. Number 3.
Shut up.
Number 3.
Number 3. How many points on a star of David?
Do you want me to bite you?
6.
No, we're looking at the conclave.
Oh, God.
This is your...
I'm reading off the screen sheet. Put them away.
Conclave is a collection of cardinals. Number 4. Which Hindu festival is also known as the Festival of Lights? Mark's praying to God now.
Shall I just go away? Shall I just leave the quiz now?
Annual pilgrimage to pray to knickers. But he says, never read the Bible, don't like old fiction. Right, when Hindu festival of Lights is Diwali. Diwali for number 4. I wonder if you got that one.
Yes.
Yes. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain. Jeez, Mark, get with the programme, says Debbie. She's going to get her army husband on you if you carry on.
Debbie, which programme do you want me to talk about? Once Upon a Time?
Oh, good God. Number 5. The name of the dark force that opposes Yang in Chinese philosophy is, of course, Yin.
Which I accidentally gave away.
Another Eye of the Engine moment. Number 6.
How many points does the start of David have?
Any guesses?
6.
It's 6. Jackie says, Mark Cockupgate.
Be very careful with that one.
Mm-hmm.
Number 7.
True or false? Technically speaking, the Pope, as in Pope Francis, is not a Catholic. It is, of course, false.
However,
the Pope is not a Catholic, as the title of the Pope is given to the Pope of Africa and Alexandria.
whereas the Pope that we know of isn't the Pope. He's just the Bishop of Rome.
Bishop of Rome, yeah. So that's why I had to clarify by saying Pope Francis, because I know that someone's going to go, actually... So there you go, yeah. Pope Francis is, of course, a Catholic, but the Pope is not. Oh my God, Fleur.
Fleur, that's a bit naughty. But funny, it made me laugh out loud. That's the start. Number 8. Shintoism is the religion that came from Japan.
Japan for number 8. Number 9. Huitzilopochtli. Is it the Mayans or the Aztecs? It's the chief god of the Aztecs. Technically, there are still Mayans in the world. They're not an extinct people.
Alex says that on Monopoly, that would explain all the tension. People only ever play me once in Monopoly. It is the only thing that I am desperately competitive with.
Number 10.
Not. Does St. Patrick's Day commemorate the day he was born or the day he died?
The day he died.
It was the day he died. They don't know when he was born.
No. Although he was born somewhere in Syria. No, that was St. George. I'm thinking of the other one.
Right, have you got a Zoom for us?
I do have a Zoom, actually, yes. Okay, right.
At least I remember the elements of the quiz.
Well, the bare bones. Right. Okay, so it is, of course...
Well, it wouldn't be on you, would it?
Get out of it. Zoom of the week. First person to guess on Facebook, YouTube and Twitch will win themselves a bonus 2 points.
Right, I'll be watching Facebook.
Right, do you know what it is? Because you saw me do it, didn't you? So you should know.
No, I didn't, actually. You'll have to scribble it down.
Right.
Now you've mentioned it.
Now I've mentioned it. Right.
I think this might be a quicker one.
We'll see. I thought the melon was a quick one, but it ended up not being. Let me just make sure I've got
Kathy
the
got
correct
18, Crafty Craig with 12, David with 18.
St. Patrick was Welsh, says Rosie. Was he really? There we go. Right. Oh, we've got comments coming in. My guess is they don't know when he died either. That never stopped them making things up, says Paul. Steve Gooch has given us a link to the Wikipedia page of Pope. St. Patrick was Welsh, says Rosie. Yes, we read that one. Right.
Paul, Mrs. Bolt is not going to be happy with that one.
Right. She was close personal friends with him. Right. Here we go then. Zoom of the week. First person to guess it on each of the platforms gets 2 points for your bonus team. Do you want to look on these two?
I'm looking at that.
Right, okay.
My eyes are pink because I think there'll be loads on this one.
Right. Seems like the Facebook's not that far behind anymore, but the comments come up really quick. So you're on that one, I'm on these two.
Yeah. I'm not going to say when it comes in other than just give you a quick nudge if I get it.
Okay.
Oh, it's trickier than I thought.
We'll say think outside the box, way outside the box.
Right, I'm looking across all platforms. I can see that one person has got it. You've got 30 seconds on the other on the others.
Some good guesses. They're not right, as Roy Walker used to say. Good, but it's not right.
10 seconds.
I like that. I said think outside the box, so Chris Barnes has said a box. That's not right, but I admire your thought. Oh.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we'll allow 10 seconds just because of the time delay.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, some good guesses. See, the ones that you don't guess right, I log down for things that I might use in actual times.
Yeah.
No one said it on the YouTube or the Twitch.
It's only been said on Facebook.
5,
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Okay.
The first person to get it right, quite a few did on Facebook in the end, but the first person to get it right was Sally Birch.
Yes.
Well done to you.
And the correct answer was a very zoomed in image of the sun.
Did you go to NASA for a really high quality picture of it?
Yeah, it was in the news a few weeks ago. I forgot to put it in. So there you go. It was the sun. It was one of the closest images we've got of the sun, taken with one of the experimental telescopes.
Alex Logan is saying Ian Beale. I don't know that. Obviously, something must have happened to his character, I think.
Keep it real, like Ian Beale. Yeah, a lot of people did get it right on Facebook, but Sally Birch was the first. So that's an amazing pick. It is, isn't it? It's fascinating. I love it. Definitely looks like a chocolate orange, says Bev. That would have been a better one to do, wouldn't it? Because it's chocolate, but there you go. Didn't think of that because I'm an idiot.
I nearly gave a question away.
Technically, it's not zoomed in. Actually, it is because I cropped the image, so I zoomed it in. And also, it's zoomed in on the image, so yeah.
Is he being pedantic at you?
He might be. Right, that's...
Round 2.
Round 2, where's that?
I don't know, it's yours.
Where is it gone?
Have a look in there. You may have took it too soon, because I actually did put it back in there with the right number.
No, you didn't.
I'm sure.
No, you didn't. Right. I was going to make sure I've got the... It's all going a bit...
Right, well, you do what you need to do.
Right.
Claire, you're saying your comment is appearing by Sally's. Don't forget, your comment at your PC will precede everybody else's. We are actually looking at it as it comes into us here.
Yeah, I will.
So don't forget, you will be slightly delayed from typing for it being received by us. So therefore, yours might seem ahead of someone else. I was really careful with it. It's definitely Sally who comes first.
Yeah, it was Sally Birch first, and then we got Claire Lennon, then Lisa Murphy. Those are the first three that we saw on our one.
Yeah.
Again, I know it's not ultra fair that way, but it's just a way for us to...
Well, it is. It's them sending it into us.
Well, there you go. Right, okay.
It's just how it appears to you.
Right. On with round number 2. I'll get that down to the bottom. Cock cupcake.
Right. Stop saying that word. Naughty.
Okay, then. On to round number 2.
Which is something we did on Friday. And it was so well done. People loved it. We're going to do it again. Just made it easy on the graphics.
Yes. Also, that's a very apt comment. Egg on our faces tonight because everything's going wrong, as always.
Particularly because you can't see it.
Exactly. Right.
That's why we're not getting any donations through.
Because everybody hates us now. Right, so you're going to see an obscure celebrity that is appearing in an egg. You have 30 seconds to come up with what you think is the person in the egg.
Charlie says, please stop saying gay. Alex will take offence.
You're getting muted. I don't care. You're getting muted. Banned from page. No. Okay, so yeah.
So you don't like it when it's at you? That's just one person. You just find it hilarious when everyone has a go at me over beavers and bacon and various other things I do wrong.
Well, that's because it's low-hanging fruit. Right. On to...
Excuse me. Lower hanging?
You're older than I am. Something else is hanging lower than mine. Right. Number 1. An obscure person in an egg. Here it is. You've got 30 seconds. Who's that?
Who be that? You're not dancing?
No. Brave. sure to keep looking out for those eggs as well. They may or may not have already appeared sometimes.
Yeah, keep your counts going.
Don't forget, for the eggs, it's going to be 3 points if you get the exact amount of eggs that appear. 2 points if you get one either side. 1 point if you get two either side. And then half a point if you get three either side. Okay.
I think Sarah wants you to put knickers up, but she's spelling beef the wrong way around.
Beef. Right, number one. That is, of course, the national treasure that is Joanna Lumley. Joanna Lumley for number one. So 1 point for Joanna, 1 point for Lumley for number one.
I saw one of the episodes of AvFab being recorded, and she was an absolute scream. Although my favourite at the time was the woman who plays the American Bo something or other. She was absolutely bonkers.
Right.
Number two is this one. Who'd be this? Slightly trickier. Sarah, in the correct spelling of beef is actually boeuf, from the French.
Although both are acceptable.
That's almost funny for you.
Thanks. Oh, I've missed Bertie's comments. Skirting the line of what's allowable. Right, number two. I was going to say at the beginning, I have no idea, but I think that would give it a clue that it's a footballer. So number two, that one is Harry Kane. Harry Kane for number 2. Point for Harry, point for Kane for number 2. Wasn't if you got that one. Because I wouldn't have any idea. And Joanna will be 75 next month.
And when you move it on, Harry came and then went.
Oh, dear. Deary me. Number 3. Who is this? Sarah says I'm banned.
Who be that? It's in the eyes, isn't it?
The eyes have it. Hi, guys.
Hi, Donna.
Happy Easter, she says. Hi to you.
Another week.
All right, so
That was...
of course, the wonderful Scarlett Johansson. Speaking of Scarlett Johansson, she's in Marvel, isn't she? She's in the Marvel films.
She is in Marvel.
Which really does tie into our Marvel quiz, which is going to be on Phase 2, which is coming up on the 25th of April at 5:45. It's Sunday 25th. It's going to be a Marvel movie quiz, actually, Phase 2. So that is the second batch of films. I believe that's Iron Man 3, Thor 2, Captain America the Winter Soldier, Guardians of the Galaxy, The Avengers Age of Ultron, and Ant-Man. So get revising for that one.
Yes.
So there you go.
Also at the moment, for our Harry Potter ones, ITV are now showing them at the moment. So check out those if you've not got access to Netflix and Disney, etc. Check them out on ITV and ITV2.
Okay, here we go. Number 4. Who is that? Says Tom Hanks.
And thanks to you too.
Very good. I was feeling down the other day, but you cheered me up by putting a video of you in fits of laughter, says Tommy. Good, I'm glad it cheered you up. Made mine night. Okay. So number 4, who looks a little bit weirder and worse for wear after all that surgery, that is Mr. Simon Cowell. No one's teeth should be that white. That doesn't make any sense.
Apart from Ryland Clark Lewis, who it's meant to be, and Joey Essex.
Right.
Those two are allowed.
Sarah says number 4 is my best friend. Eggshells just the size of his trousers, says Sophie.
I'd certainly throw eggshells at him.
Look at the size of that Cowell. Very good, Alec.
Very good, Alec.
Judges the eggs factor. My God. The comedians have come out, haven't they?
They have, all out the...
Right. Right. I'm coming, but I'll be late as I'm having a coughing fit, which is inconvenient. Well, someone knows all about that, Joe. Right, number 5.
I can write tales of that. Number 5. Okay, number 5. Who's this?
Check out Bobby Firmino's teeth if you want to see white teeth.
Is he another one of these Essex people, Bobby Firmino? Sounds like it.
It's funny the fact that you put Bobby Firmino in Google and the third result is Bobby
Oh, he's a
Firmino
footballer.
teeth. Let me finish. You put it in the third suggestion on Google is Bobby Firmino teeth. Good God. Good God. Thank God he's good at football then. Jesus.
The thing is, he's got the money to pay for them to be done properly.
Yeah. Everyone's coming out of their shell, said Richard. Very
Oh,
good.
dear.
Number 5 is Will Ferrell. I didn't know this, but Will Ferrell's dad was a keyboardist from the Everly Brothers.
All right.
Yeah.
The other thing I'm noticing, he keeps appearing in what fan wannabes pictures for the new Doctor Who.
Will Ferrell? Nah, I don't see it.
I don't see it.
Bobby Firmino, let's have a quick look. There you are. Bobby Firmino, his teeth. Good grief. Good God.
There's white and then there's...
My granddad's teeth were more convincing than them and they weren't real. Right, so that was Will Ferrell. Can I have 2 points for Chad Smith? No. Different. That's not the drummer from Red Hot Chili Peppers. Right. Number
6. This was my suggestion.
Yes.
You weren't too sure, but you weren't too sure of which ones to add, so I suggested this, and you went, yeah, that'll do. Maybe that.
Kathy said, my eyes. Yeah, if the sun catches him, you'd be blinded.
I looked at the sun. I actually zoomed in with a camera onto the sun. It was in the 1999 solar eclipse, which I was with our German friends. Never heard the word that I can't say online. I've never heard it said as many times as it went past me because the people on my left saw it a fraction of a second earlier than I did. There was this huge roar. It was brilliant. If you ever get a chance to see a solar eclipse, do it.
But don't do it with Mark. Right. We all looked at the sun today. Thanks, Alex, said Fleur. Wouldn't eat that eggs, Alec McKee. No. It's full of Hancocks. So it is Matt Hancock for number 6.
We chose someone we thought you'd seen a lot of, but maybe who is that person?
Right, number 7. Number 7.
I thought it was tricky when I first saw it.
Who'd be that?
That was my first thought.
Ah. Bronwyn says creepy. A little bit. That's my husband at number 7, says Debbie. All right.
It is not who I originally thought. 1 foot in the grave's Richard Wilson.
It is the elder statesman of pop. It is Mr. Phil Collins. Phil Collins from 7 World, if you got that one.
Don't send him a decorator's bill.
Number 8.
Number 8, I got this from the eyes straight
Right.
away.
The eyes have it. It's cold.
Got some water. You got some water there?
I have the water. Sorry, guys, that was horrible.
Debbie, what about number 8 for your husband?
Spoke too soon. All right, so number 8, who I heartily recommend in The Young Pope, if you haven't seen it.
Yes, very good.
It is Mr. Jude Law. Jude Law.
He's also really good in AI.
Yes, as Gigolo Joe.
Yeah, just his mannerisms and movements was brilliant.
Julia stalked him outside a stage show he was in, says Bertie.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Well.
To be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if it wasn't Bertie stalking him.
Well. Number 9, a bit of another trickier one, this one. Let's see how you do with it.
Yeah, my tea's gone cold as well.
Number 9. Who is this?
Fleur says, I don't know whether I'm impressed or appalled by my other half getting these right.
Apparently Julia's denying it now. He wasn't happy about it, I suspect.
As in, he wasn't happy about it, meaning restraining order.
Still coughing, which is beating me. The 3 litres of oxygen up the jacks. This isn't funny. When did Alex get married to Jude Law? No, I was saying somebody else's comment. Okay. They call it Jude's Law. Oh my God, Bertie. Get out. Right, so number 9. That one is incredibly famous and very successful boxer. It is Nicola Adams. I think she's also an Olympian, isn't she? She's a gold medal winner.
Yet she won the first Olympic gold medal for a woman in boxing.
Hell yeah. You go, Nicola.
And she was also briefly on Strictly
Yes.
until her partner got COVID and had to drop out.
Oh dear. So well done if you got Nicola Adams. Not a great dancer, says Fleur. No. Right. Well, like in sports pictures, thank you, says Joan. Well, you're going to hate this one. No, you're not really. I don't see how you're doing this one. Okay, number 10. Here we go then. Number 10.
One of us is buzzing. Joe says, okay, I'm clearly delirious, like most of our audience, to be fair.
Wow.
Deliriously happy.
Okay. Well recovered. All right, and to finish you off,
Pardon?
No,
Did you really say that?
yeah. Number 10
Sorry.
is Sir David Attenborough.
Bertie making it worse. As always.
That's worse than the Egyptian burial too, isn't it? Oh, good God. Excellent round, says Kim O'Shea. Gigglegate for Jackie. Oh, good Lord, let's have none of that filthy talk, says Debbie. I didn't mean it as filthy, he did. I didn't say it like that.
In front of Sir David Attenborough as well. Oh, I'm hurting again.
Oh, that was good. Okay.
Chris says this is a family show. I know.
I know.
That's why I was shocked.
We're really trying. Okay. Woo.
Sarah missed it. Go back a couple of minutes, Sarah. We've got the recap coming up. Oh, no, we haven't.
No,
Do
we
the
haven't.
next recap.
I know, I'm sorry, Paul. Whew. Right, so that was...
You're going to be in trouble with Mrs. Bolter, that's for sure.
Right, so let's get us back to our main screen.
Oh, dear.
Right, says 20 thanks to Alex. What did I do? What did I say? Right.
Oh, dear. My eyes are going again. Anyway, let's go. Let's get serious.
Thank you for the extra votes as well. But again, if you are voting for the Star Wars start time, please make sure you are intending to actually do the quiz, not just voting what you'd like. No, Bertie, that's too much. That's too much. Okay.
Okay. I think we might need to drop out on the intro. part of
Okay.
it.
We'll drop out in the intro and we'll mute ourselves. So here is the intro to round number 3. And we're back.
So this round is a round with a recap, so you've got plenty of time to sort this through. Last time you told me I went through the questions far too quick, so I'm going to give a bit longer on each of the questions, and you'll still have time for the recap as well.
Yeah, so again, each question has 5 top answers. How many of those will you get correct?
Doesn't matter what order you get them in, as long as you get the top 5, and you get 1 point for each of the 5.
Yeah, so it's like Family Fortunes, where there are 5 answers, but this one you're going to get 1 point for each that you can name. So essentially that way, okay?
Okay, so let me get my sheet ready. Do you want to start with the first question?
Felt balls, says Maria. Of course. Of course. There you go. There's the felt balls again. And you're single now, says Sarah. Oh, dear. Find your knickers and stop finishing people off, says Fleur. Naughty. We blurred out a little bit there. Camera shouldn't do that. Right, so there's the felt balls again. To the left of your team name, just make sure you pop that in as always. Excuse me. Okay.
Right, question 1. You do question 1.
All right, so these are all statistics taken from statista.com as well. Number 1, name the 5 most used social media platforms in the world. So use the top 5 social media platforms used in the world. Or as Jeremy Clarkson likes to say it,
in the world.
Are you putting on your silly voices
absolutely
again?
not. Absolutely not. Wouldn't dream of it.
I can hear something there chirping away.
Wouldn't dream of it.
Well, it's all gone silent after all that.
Well, people are thinking.
Yes, of course they are. And chatting amongst themselves to work out the top 5.
Which is absolutely perfectly fine. We want you to all talk to your teams, discuss them.
So while that you're talking to them, for this question, we will put up the Harry Potter quiz.
Yes. So the Harry Potter quiz. That's going to be the Deathly Hallows parts 1 and 2, and that's going to be on the 18th of this month.
We've watched one of part 1, so we've got part 2 to watch, and then them to watch again. We watch each lot twice.
Used by users or people illegally accessing data. Well, let's say officially, yes. Old Bertie B's back with a vengeance, it seems.
He's buzzing about.
Indeed. So again, we're going to get the recap on these ones. These aren't timed at all, so you are going to see the recap on these again.
Number 2. We know what we're going to put up for this one. Name the first 5 Disney princesses films by release date. So it's the first 5 Disney princesses, the films. We won't need the name of the film, not the princess. The first 5 by release date.
No, Bertie, I think you might have been shadow banned. Either that, or I'm just willfully ignoring you. So again,
Probably the latter.
yes. So these are all films where, by Disney standards, they are official princesses, Disney princesses.
Yes, from Disney.com. Or wherever it is. The official Disney site, anyway.
Yes. As it is weird because there are unofficial Disney princess counts, but there is actually a proper list.
A proper official list, which is what we'll be using when we do the Disney princesses.
Because I think Princess Leia should technically be a Disney princess, but I don't think she is.
No, she's not. Not at the moment, anyway.
No.
Because I don't think she was created by Walt Disney Animations.
No.
She was bought in.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're right. Technically, she is. You would have thought.
There are 5 questions. Each question has 5 answers, Fran.
That's why we call it 5 fives.
5.
So a total of 25 points available. Is that okay on score grid?
Yes. They're all out of 20. Yeah. So that's the first 5 Dincy.
Well, they are a bit dincy on screen, some of them, aren't they?
Disney princesses films by release date. So the first one to the 5th one. Number 3.
Number 3.
Ooh.
Name the 5 most populated counties in Britain. And that does include metropolitan counties.
Thank you for stealing my question.
Did I?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well. You stole mine in the first round.
Not only because you got them wrong. In wrong order. 1 point for each correct answer, Fran. So 25 points available.
Each set of 5 is worth 5 points.
Yes. Make sure that music's on. We don't want to be sitting in silence, do we?
Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Yeah, so Disney princesses, as the previous question, we are going to do a quiz entirely on those. We don't know how loose we're going to be with them, because we're going to try and make it accessible to everybody, as always, but
I think for that one,
that is in the pipeline. checking something. Okay, so this is the most populated counties. How do the points work? Is 1 point per correct answer? Yes, Megan.
one for each correct answer. You should bring five answers for each of the questions. If you've got more than 5, you take a point off for your extra one.
I don't think you need to do that one, really.
No, you've got to be specifically down to 5. Just choose 5 answers.
Yeah. Again, you're marking yourselves, but how we would like you to play it is that way. It's you know.
Yeah, because we can't really do it here properly. But when we get to do this round in the pubs, you'd get a bonus point for getting them in the right order as well.
So yeah, you're just naming the first 5 or the 5 largest, first 5 in the list, things like that. And you need to have 5 answers.
If you do number 4, and I'll qualify it.
Okay. Number 4, this is the last 5 teams to win football's premiership. So this is the last 5 teams to win football's premiership.
That's not necessarily the last 5 seasons. It's 5 different team names going backwards.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so Wolverhampton Wanderers could be in there 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and it would only count once.
It would only counts as 1.
The chances of Wolverhampton Wanderer, this shows his knowledge, doesn't it? The chances of Wolverhampton Wanderers winning it are a lot slimmer. Maybe that's why you said
That's why I said it, because I don't know which of the teams would actually be in the top, but I know Wolverhampton Wanderers wouldn't be there. You must think I'm completely stupid sometimes. Bristol County, says Bertie. Thanks for remembering that. You absolute...
Ooh. Football gates with Alex.
Yeah, whatever.
And going on to...
I think we're going to be another minute for that one. We are a little bit ahead anyway.
Okay, have we got anything else to plug?
Not at the moment.
What about May the 4th? Have we got the link for that?
We've already posted that one, but I can post it again.
We've done Marvel, we've done Harry Potter.
I had already posted that one, but... Derby City have never won it. Weird, that, innit?
I don't know. Give a boy a man's job.
Yeah. Like getting the correct order of questions right in your own sheet that you made all yourself. Yeah. So yeah, that's on May the 4th. It's going to be subject to change the time that it starts, but it will definitely be on May the 4th, and it's the first 3 films released by George Lucas in the Star Wars saga. So that's episodes 4 to 6.
Yeah.
4 to 6. I know it says 4 to 7 in the episodes. That's completely wrong. Ignore that. That's just a little error.
Did you get it wrong?
Yeah. And I pointed it out because I'm humble. So carry on. Say what you're going to say. No? All right then. There you go. 4 to 6.
Oh, I'm in for trouble later.
I'll change it on the comments so people don't get confused. It's 4 to 6. There you go. I can't count. I've told you numbers aren't my strong suit. Okay, and finally, number 5.
And number 5?
Is it Premiership or Premier League? Not been called the Premiership for a long time, says Bertie.
Premier League.
Premier League. Hashtag Humblegate. There's no one more humble than I am, Charlie. No one. Number 5. Name the 5 longest running West End theatre shows of all time.
So they might not, pre-lockdown they might not still be running. We want the ones that lasted the longest number of years, etc.
Yeah.
Years, months, minutes, hours.
Mm-hmm. So the one that has the longest amount of time on the West End is going to be the first answer.
Yeah, from when it started to when it finished,
or
if it's still going up to current point in time.
Of course, obviously with COVID.
It's up to pre-COVID times.
Yeah, up to post-COVID kind of.
It is not Barclays First Division. We're talking about the top league of football for anybody.
What are you talking about?
It's the comments that are coming up here.
Oh.
Premier League and all this sort of stuff.
West End of where? New York, Barcelona, Charlie. You know what, you pedant? It's London's West End. Jesus, London's fashionable West End. See, that's the reason we have to put things like the Pope, as in Pope Francis. We could have left it as the Pope, but then we don't get you going, oh, do you mean the Pope?
I think we should get him a t-shirt. I'm that guy.
I'm that guy, yeah. Well, I like that. We'll do an I'm that guy t-shirt for Charlie.
Yes.
We might even sell it in our own shop. You can always be that guy at a quiz.
We'll just rip a picture. Actually, we could do it as merch. We could rip a picture off his Facebook page. I'm that guy, and then we can flog it and make money out of it.
Well, I mean, that probably is illegal, but anyway.
No, that's a sick bird.
For this one, there are obvious ones, and then there is a couple of not obvious ones. I would say that's the only clue I'm giving you.
I would have got 4 out of 5 on this one.
I'd have got 3. I would definitely wouldn't have thought of those 2.
I would have got that one, but not that one.
Oh. Ensley League Division 1, said Paul to Bertie.
Mrs. Bolt, get him under control.
I like Charlie Grant's comment. Bertie's t-shirt will be, and I'm the other guy. I'm the other guy. Right. I'll give it 1 more minute. Actually, no, we'll give it... Well, we're on the recap.
Are we going to... You're going to... Before we go to the recap, do we do that little teaser? Since we're talking about future quizzes.
About future quizzes?
We're not going to make any reference other than give you this picture.
If it'll work. There we go.
Actually, just setting that up.
Actually, no. If that's in the way...
We'll have it for you later.
Be fine, fine. Good God.
Still not working.
I can't believe this. It shouldn't even be in there. I don't know why it's doing this. Actually, would that work?
How about cropping it?
No, I need it to be there. Okay, this will do. Ooh. Bloomin' heck. Really ruined this now. People aren't even going to care at the end of this.
No, we're not. Then you got to find
Right.
it. We're not saying anything other than that is your clue.
Mm-hmm.
It will be coming at a certain time.
It'll be coming soon. Right. Let's get us back now to this bit so we can have what everyone always loves to hear.
The recap.
The recap. Power usage very high. Thank you, OBS.
Not Obi-Wan.
No, you're my only hope. Okay. Joe's running out of oxygen.
Joe says, I'm running out of oxygen. Hurry up before I kick the bucket.
So there you go. That's the recap for all those. And they're all going to appear on the screen. There's not going to be any movement because they're all there. And we'll have a 3-minute recap. And then
You've had plenty of time on it, I think, in total.
Very good. The Chums reference. I like it. Loved that show.
It was good. And the history behind Chums as well. They just needed something to go in front of CD UK.
They had like Mariah Carey on it and everything.
They just got all the best names. They just got all the best names.
Yeah.
God knows that. I think it's because it wasn't traditional. It was something different from having done boring interview after boring interview.
Probably, yeah. Oh dear, something else I noticed in an episode, says Joan. Well, Joan, all you need to do then, instead of taking part, just share it on your Facebook and do your part for us.
No, that said, there is lots of time yet. It's
Leave it like that.
going to be a few months. Let's put it that way.
We're waiting on something else to happen first, essentially.
Sarah is asking, can we do a Kylie Minogue quiz? You should be so lucky. Lucky.
It'll be really short, said Bertie. Very good. A Kylie Minogue quiz. Joe says, I can safely say that sharing is my middle name. Indeed, thank you very much, Joe. Spin love, said Alex. Westerns. What do you mean by westerns on Twitch? I might have missed the reference.
Yeah.
Not especially for you, said Linda. Very good.
If there was enough people, we'd have loved to have done Westworld, because that is a great series and there is just so much going on that we could have hundreds and hundreds of questions from it.
But it's not got the following.
It's not got the following, unfortunately.
Right, that's enough time for those ones, I think.
But it is worth us suggesting it to you if you've not seen it.
Westworld.
Westworld, the series.
Chef's Kiss for that one. James Bond quiz. Did we not do one?
We haven't done James Bond. James Bond is a possibility, but we've got to wait until the new film's released to get in on that publicity.
We may even get a sponsorship deal out of it. Imagine that. Come on, please, Lord. Wasting my blooming time. Okay. Now you mentioned Kylie, I can't get it out of my head, said Debbie. Good grief.
Nah.
Oh, a Westerns quiz. We could do a Westerns round, maybe? I don't know. An entire quiz on one episode of Buffy, Once More with Feeling. The best episode, you mean? Anyway. On to round number 3's answers.
Just a touch more water. Try not to spill it, as I get in trouble for that.
I've got an autograph book full of Disney princess names. I blame my dad, said Bertie. Can you tell Jenna to chew your food? Chew your food. Chew your food.
And never eat pears. That's in the same sketch, isn't it?
No, because chew your food is something that I made up. Anyway.
I'm sure it was in there.
I don't think so. Right.
Okay, the 5 most popular social media platforms in the world are... Top one is, of course, Facebook. Followed closely behind by YouTube. Next up comes WhatsApp. Followed by Messenger. And the 5th one is Instagram. I thought the Chinese ones might have dented that, but they don't.
No, do they not?
No.
What is the Chinese one? Is it Alibaba?
Yeah, there's Alibaba and there's an alternative to TikTok, which is quite huge.
Yeah. But yeah, those are the ones, and that's what Statista has classed as social media platforms.
I loved Logan's Run, the TV series. But again, there's just not the people watching it.
No. We'd love to make all these specialist quizzes, but it's just the amount of time and effort it makes to make them as well.
When you think we have to watch every episode twice.
Joe says, where's Twitter? By active users. That's statistics. Okay, so the 5 first Disney princess films by release date. If I can get my sheet up so I don't forget them. So first one, starting them all off, it was, of course, the seminal Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. As long as you've got Snow White, that's all you need for that one.
Yeah.
Next up, after that one, it was Cinderella. Do a quiz about Mark and me. Next up, we've got Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty. Next up is Little Mermaid. And then jumping a little bit more ahead, there is Beauty and the Beast. So Snow White, Cinderella, Aurora, Ariel, and Belle. But the first 5 films is what we needed there.
Ariel got a great reception.
Oh, for God's sake. Don't come back. Don't come back.
A bit cold. Put my jacket on.
Number 3.
Number 3. The 5 most populated counties in Britain. Your top one, of course, has to be Greater London. Followed by West Midlands. I was surprised that was second.
Bertie says they never did Rapunzel. No, that would be Tangled, but that came up a lot later.
Number 3 was Greater Manchester, which I thought would have been higher, just because of the size and the reach of it. Number 4, this was surprising, West Yorkshire.
And then by a very minimal amount...
A minimal amount it was Kent.
Put the names of Disney's out, okay, said Fran. Yes. For you, it's okay. So there you go. Yeah, West Yorkshire and Kent are only a few 100,000, if
Different.
that.
Yeah.
If that. But they are. That is the top 5 as of the latest data that we have, which was, I think, 2019.
Well, I think Kent, if they do it post-Brexit, will be a lot less. What have all the pickers, will they? Eastern European pickers.
Let's move on. Number 4, the last 5 teams to win football's Premiership, or the Barclays Premier League, or the HSBC Running Man's Association of kicking a ball around a pitch. I don't care. Right. They are Liverpool, Man City,
Won it previous to them.
Chelsea, Leicester City.
And then there's a bit of a gap because those teams tended to win it between themselves for a little bit.
It is Man United.
Man United last won it in the 2012-13 season.
Mm-hmm.
So far it goes back.
1 second.
No, it isn't. Yorkshire is split into 3 counties.
Yorkshire is 1 county with 5 million approximately, it says.
Yorkshire is broken into 3 counties.
Yes.
We did say included metropolitan ones, so it established that it meant real counties.
Blah, 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 footy blah, says Joe. Couldn't agree more. And, number 5.
The 5 longest running shows in the West End of all time. I think you'll get the first 3, starting with...
The Mousetrap. Joe says Little Mermaid was surely later than Beauty and the Beast. No. Little Mermaid was early 90s and Beauty and the Beast was, I think, just before that.
Yeah, and I checked on 3 sites, including the official Disney one for that. For the second longest is...
Les Miserables.
Les Miserables.
It is 1 county. Ask any Yorkshireman with laughing faces. They don't like change. Next up, we have... This one is the last of the obvious ones, I think. This one is The Phantom of the Opera. Bobby Firmino plays for Liverpool and grew up in Essex, says Alex. That's right, said Charlie Grant.
Right, a little bit of controversy before we go on to the next 2. Cats isn't in there.
No. It's not longest running because I think it came and went and had a revival, didn't
Yeah,
it?
and it just didn't, even putting it together, it wasn't as long.
As this one, which was the late 80s, I believe, it was The Woman in Black. Now, this one I wouldn't have got, The Woman in Black.
No, that's one I definitely wouldn't have got.
No. And then, as one of the most famous school plays of all time, it is Willie Russell's Blood Brothers.
It's going to be very interesting fact about the Mousetrap. Because it's been going on for so long, there is a legal caveat that it cannot be made into a film until 6 months after it's finished. Now, technically, it's not been on for 6 months. So does that mean they can get round that legal caveat or not?
68 years for the Mousetrap, indeed. Yorkshire's divided into ridings, not counties. No, ridings are no longer there, Roy. The 3 ridings were East, West and North Riding, but they were dissolved a long time ago.
And the county is North, West and South.
That's as far as I know. I thought Rocky Horror would be in there, Crafty Greg. It is the longest running film production. It's still on tour. As of COVID striking, it never left cinemas. It's always playing somewhere, but not in the West End. Kitchen's got 19, 16 for Amy. Some good scores there. Sarah got 21, 15 for Rosie. I know this get round. There's a lot of different answers, and there are lots of points available. As long as you have fun, that's all that matters in that one. Okay, with that out of the way. Yeah, okay. Lots of controversy in that round, it seems, but we're right. We did double check this time. Shout out to PG Tips, please. I'm more of a Tetley man myself.
Actually, I do like my Yorkshire. Or Waitrose Sam is quite good as well. Better than normal Sam.
Moving swiftly on.
But it's a long time since I had any of that.
Right, moving swiftly on. We are running a little bit behind now. So, it is Pick Your Score. As always, it's a little bit of an intro of how this round works. Yes, Cats was not in total one of the longest running plays in the West End.
Yep.
Even put together with the thing and then the revival, it's still not the longest running play. Cats. Theatre play, sorry. Since 1996, there have been 4 ceremonial counties, North, West and South and the East Riding. So there you go. Yorkshire is not a county in and of itself, and it's no longer divided into ridings. Just going to make some tea while Mark explains the rules. You might miss an egg, Charlie. Just saying.
That's the point, yeah.
You might miss an egg. Okay.
Or 2.
Yes, and you also have until the end of this recap to get your felt ball guesses in. Let's have a check if anyone's not done it. Kerno are yet to put theirs in. Euroquiz and Harry are not. And that's it. So just Kerno and Quiz and Harry, you are next up for your felt ball guess. I have egg watchers on the cases, Charlie. Fair enough. West Yorkshire, the writing's on the wall, said Cliff. Tonight is just ridiculous. Right.
It's Pun City, isn't it?
Right, Mark, you can explain this as you always do. Here we go.
With this round, you decide how many points you want for the question, having heard it. 0, 1 or 2. If you get the question right, whoopee-doo, that's how many points you get. However, if you get the question wrong, big booze, because that's how many points you will lose. So if you know you've got the correct answer, give yourselves 2 points and you'll get maximum points.
I don't know what's going on.
If you don't know, go 0.
What is happening?
I'm trying to make it a little more entertaining. But if you're unsure of your answer, then it's up to you how much you gamble. 0, 1 or 2. It's up to you. If the answer is a person's name, you must give us the full name, unless of course it's someone like Madonna who's known by a single name. There are no half points in this round. What's the matter with your face?
I don't know.
Right, are we okay? Can we all understand that?
Yes. I had to pin Bertie's comment because that might be one of the funniest things you've ever said. The problem with Cats was that they had to stop the production when someone kept flashing a red dot outside the theatre. Fantastic. Joe says, have our gangsters been put in? There are no gangsters in the sheet. There are no gangsters on the sheet.
Monty B. Tyler just putting their name in as is Bobby's big finish.
So yes, gangsters, if you would like to let us know how many points you got.
Sarah says this quiz has had a strunk. I have no idea what that means.
I had a stroke. Right, so gangsters, tell me how many footballs you've got. Right, okay then. I'm going to do odds in this round, so we'll start with your first one. Number 1, what is the main vegetable used in sauerkraut? So what is the main vegetable used in sauerkraut? Whoa!
Calm down.
No, sorry. The more you know, says Lou. I think that was about the Cats comment, yeah. It might be in the top 10, but it's definitely not the top 5. This quiz has had a strong. It has indeed. It's gone off the rails.
Question number 2. And this is not for our Scottish people. This is purely for
Sorry, Claire.
Purely for people in England and Wales. I'll explain when we get to the answer. How many bank holidays precede Easter Monday in England and Wales?
But not Scotland.
But not Scotland's different.
Right. So be careful with your answer.
You Scottish people.
Perthshire Globetrotters especially. Wouldn't want you getting caught out. Well, we have clearly not been playing. I'm going to say to pass my fellow criminals on the run, says Joe. Big what, says Andrea. I don't know what's going on. You two are killing me. I don't know what's happening. So give me this one. Make sure you are dead correct. Otherwise, you can give 2 points if you definitely know you got it right. Yeah, from the start of the year, as in the very first day of the year. How many bank holidays precede Easter Monday in England and Wales?
Yes.
From the beginning of time. No, from the very first day of the very first day of the year.
Yes.
Number 3. Which supermarket chain changed its advertising slogan to "Save money, live better" in 2015? So which supermarket chain changed its advertising slogan to "Save money, live better" in 2015? Thank you for the donations we've been sent in so far. Thank you so much.
They haven't been putting up on my phone. I just had a quick look at it. Thank you to the Baggy PG Bits, my 2 favourite guys, and from the Fire Breathers. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
For the last 3. Mrs. Bolter, will you get Paul under control, please? He's getting unruly. Ooh, number 4. Oh my God. This is going to be fun. You had to give me the longest question, didn't you? I'm not going to look at you. I'm just going to... You've even put it up on the big screen, you little...
Go on.
You just want to humiliate me, don't you?
Humiliate? Yeah.
Right, I'm going to be looking down at the sheet. If I can actually say it now.
Don't overthink it.
One is a British director who won an Academy Award for 12 Years a Slave. The other is a US actor who starred in many films including Bullet. They share a name. What is it? Point for first name, point for surname.
Thunderous applause. Well done.
Alright, Sarah, you can calm down as well. Humiliate me.
That's what makes a 4, said Joe.
Oh, it gets worse.
What?
I've just seen question 6. You're really nasty to me at times.
No. No. No.
I'll set my fan on you.
Number 5. Which L is a British sports brand
Sports brand. Sports.
best associated with boxing kit? Which L is a British sports brand?
You wish you'd done the other questions now, wouldn't you?
Yeah,
Trying to catch me out and you mess up yourself.
We've still got 6. Pity you stumbled on humiliate, says Cliff. Indeed. Can't reach my bell, which is annoying as I need to put my PJs on. Brand new sentence from Joe Sangster.
The queen of random.
Brand new sentence.
Now you've got to try and find those sheets.
Let's read Joe Sangster.
Question 6. From which country does Cottier cheese originate?
You're almost there. Is he from Yorkshire? It might be from Scotland. Yes, it's Cottier. Cottier. But the best part about the quiz is, no matter how you pronounce it, it's on the screen.
Yes.
So there's no, it's, you know.
Notice he says this after he's done his major cock up.
Less use of that word, please.
Okay.
Roy can say it, you can't.
Alex came over old Bolton. Well, he's not from too far away.
Yeah. From Rochdale. And anyone says I went through Rochdale once, I always apologise. Moving on. Number 7. Oh.
Are we right?
Yep. How do you get through the day without strangling each other, says Jackie.
We don't.
We were in separate rooms. Number 7. On an email, what does CC stand for? So, on an email, what does CC stand for?
Sometimes I just lock him in his room.
Yeah. Moving on.
Number 8. The Cylons featured as the enemies of humanity in which sci-fi show?
One of my favourites.
Is that why it's in there?
Probably. Cylons.
Lons.
Alex, lock him in his room and see how he likes it, please, says Fran. Mark, why do you go back to sitting on the stairs, said Roy.
All right, turn up. It's all turning. It's having a go at me now.
Number 9. Lanolin is a byproduct of which farm animal? Lanolin is a byproduct of which farm animal?
I'll get a reference actually.
And finally, question number 10.
Number 10. Oh, I didn't realise this was in. What sea is the outermost part of the sun's atmosphere and is only visible with the naked eye during a total eclipse?
It's almost like we tied it into the Zoom round, but we didn't. It's a spur of the moment thing, that.
Debbie Logan.
Ben and Alex are very quiet tonight, but good to see everyone else picking on Mark. Well, Ben and Alex just set by example, don't they? You can't beat the OGs.
I think they've been sent to bed, to be honest, for being naughty boys.
My mother's changed the Wi-Fi password.
Yes.
What was a blunder a few weeks ago? I'm sure it was something as a plural for something. Yes, I believe it was an Indian burial tomb. We'll leave it at that.
Yep. Yes.
Where
see, the thing is, the memorable ones of getting it wrong is always coming from you.
I don't think that's true.
Yes.
No, I don't think that's
Actually,
true.
getting it wrong is.
Oh, I don't.
Getting it wrong. Fencegate.
Well, I mean,
That's what's just been referred to
it's
there.
memorable because it doesn't happen very often, unlike you, which is a blunder every 4 minutes. I can't find knickers. I've lost it, Fleur.
He's lost his knickers.
I can't find it. Right. So let me have a quick check on that sheet. Gangsters, please let me know what your felt ball guess was, please. And that's it for teams. So you've got until the end of the till the recap comes and we disappear to give me your felt ball guess, please, Sangsters. Or gangsters.
I just read a comment up there. Hashtag unfortunately.
4 minutes. That'll be professional, says Debbie. Blunder boy, says Jack.
All right, just bring it. Go on. Have your fun.
I was suggesting R's for this Friday's quiz. We've got a lot of R's.
No, we're actually on whatever letter. I think we're on P.
P.
Because we didn't do it on Friday.
Just because it was Easter Friday.
And we've also decided that we're actually keeping the round guesses just to the people who do on Fridays. So we're not taking it from Mondays from now.
Yes, that's that. Yes, so 276. Thank you very much, Joe.
Thank you, Amy, for that one. Remembering.
Amy doesn't forget. Can we have pirates for Friday's quiz? We'll have a pirate question. Blunderman, said Linda. Right. That being said, we're going to have the recap. We're going to disappear for just a second while we get our felt ball guesses in for you.
Yep.
We shall see you in just a second for the reveal of the felt balls. If I can get the thingy up.
Where are you going to?
There it is. Just paying attention.
All right.
Bertie says, I'm often referred to as an R's. Yes. That one. Yes.
Total Eclipse Gate.
We shall see you in a minute, guys. Like it never happened. Like it never happened. Okay, there we are.
Right.
Okay, so let's do that felt ball reveal then. Okay.
We're going to... Quite a lot of you have gone higher than we expected. So we're going to start quite high.
Real high. Right, so we've got the indoor boaters, Kerner and Noski Servants, 199.
Under.
Montevitardi on their own with 201.
Under.
Infamous 5, 202.
Under.
203 for breezing my felt balls off in Ohio.
Under.
206 for the Quizman and her.
Under.
2 sevens and no 8. We've got it now. We've sorted Tim. Don't worry. One girl and her pen. 210.
Under.
Thank you very much for your donation, Simon. Much appreciated. Bobby's Big Finish. 211.
Under.
221. Friends of Kilo.
Under.
222 from B will ergo sum minus sum.
Under.
225 for the Celtic Thunderhead.
Under.
226 for Monsters.
Under.
227 for One Smart Fella.
Under.
228 for Number 32.
Under.
229 for Jeebus and the Rainbow.
Under.
233 for Snot Actually Needs More Bank Holidays.
Under.
234 for Two Quizzy Rascals.
Under.
237 for Exile for the Good of the Realm.
Under.
244 for Quizmaster Katie Pillar, sorry.
Under.
Cheesy D's 251.
Is that you getting it wrong?
Carry on.
Under.
266 for Lockdown Loonies.
Over.
Over. So there you go. Let me just have a quick zoom in for
I
you.
thought you would all be massively under there, but no, you did really well.
So there we go. Move that on a little bit. I never get this right. In fact, I don't know if I did that. There you go. So Cheesy D's get 3 points. Quizmaster Katie Pillar.
Are you getting your words wrong yet again?
X-File for the Good of the Realm have 1 point. In your bonus column.
Yet again. He's wrong.
In your bonus column. Right. That's going to be it now. That's it, I think. We all know what we're doing on that one. That's a big screen, isn't it? Get off.
What have you done there?
Nothing. Don't worry about it. Right. I didn't say that, Sarah. I said Katie Ply. I said something else. Did not say that.
Some very rude comments.
Katie
tonight.
Pillar and Lenny Penny. I know who they are. I wouldn't say such a word. Right. Let's get us back to there. Let's get on here. Let's get onto this bit and get on with it. I did not. Right. Here we go. Let's get through these. Through there. Yes. There we go.
Yeah, we're at 1:30, so we need to speed up a little bit.
So the main vegetable used in sauerkraut, also known before the war as during the war as Liberty cabbage. It is cabbage. It's called Liberty cabbage.
Right.
Which is why German shepherds were renamed to Alsatians.
Because they didn't want the German in the
They
name.
didn't want German in the name.
Okay. How many? I'll explain this one as well. How many bank holidays precede Easter Monday in England and Wales? There are 2: New Year's Day and Good Friday. In Scotland, they also have the 2nd of January off because basically they'd never get to work otherwise after Hogmanay.
Why would you? Oh my God.
That's true though. That's why they do it, because they make such a big thing of New Year. They need the extra day to recover.
Which supermarket chain changed its slogan to "Save Money, Live Better" in 2015? It was Asda.
There's nothing wrong in saying that. It's true. If we did it the
I'm
same.
not saying anything.
I think it's a very good idea because otherwise people just wouldn't turn up.
Right, Asda for number 3.
Number 4, blah de blah de blah de blah de blah. Here's Steve McQueen.
Steve McQueen.
Part for Steve, part for McQueen.
Nope.
Oh no, you can't. It's whether you get it right or not.
Yep.
Sorry.
Which L is a British sports brand best associated with boxing kit? 2 in May and 1 in August. Do they not count? Before Easter? No.
Not before Easter Monday.
No. Sorry if you misread the question. It was definitely before Easter. It has to be before
It
Easter.
did say Easter Monday.
Right. Number 5, it is Lonsdale, as in the Lonsdale belt. Also, I have Lonsdale underwear, so I knew that answer. Number 6.
I thought you talked about being commando earlier. Which country does that cheese originate? It is from Mexico.
Mexico.
I would not have known that one.
No.
No.
It's a bit of a tricky one, but it's a fairly easy round, I thought. Number 7. On an email, what does CC stand for? It is carbon copy.
Back from the days of typing, and they used to have a piece of paper that they put between 2 pieces of paper that was covered in carbon. So as you hit it, it imprinted onto the second piece.
Yes. The Cylons feature as the enemies of the humanity in Battlestar Galactica.
Lanolin is a byproduct of which farm animal? It is sheep. They obtain it out of the fleeces when they take the fleeces off.
Is it an oil?
It's an oil. Yeah, it's used for quite a lot of things.
And number 10, the outermost part of the sun's atmosphere only visible during a solar eclipse is, funnily enough, the corona. We've had that question in the database since probably March last year, and we've never used it.
We've never felt that we could use it, to be honest.
And we just
thought it was a bit naughty to use
We
it.
thought we'd get it out of the way anyway, so there's that one in there. So we'll get that all out of the way for you. Fantastic. Right.
So next bit is...
Next bit, what? We haven't got a next bit.
Yes, we do. We've got that to do.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Duh.
Can't get
The
the
marathon.
stuff.
I'm sorry. How many pieces of paper were there? Says Joe. Pieces of paper?
Suzanne reckons they're 14 and Craig reckons there's 13 of them.
Well then, right.
And Kathy reckons 14 pieces of paper.
Right. Okay, so it's now time to move on
To the lobby.
to the lobby.
For your last chance to donate a little bit of money. Seriously, as much as we joke about it, 1 or 2 quid really does make a difference. Anything below 50p ends up costing us money, so please don't do that.
But yeah, we do appreciate any and all donations, and we always say don't apologise for saying that your donation is low. We
Every donation helps.
It really does.
Really, it mounts up. If a lot of you do it, it mounts up.
Chris Barnes says Battlestar Galactica is a big right. Your band, mate. If you're talking about the 70s series, I can possibly agree with you, but not the remake. Not in the remake. Good God, though. In the CC answer, says Joe. Well, there's probably 3 pieces of paper, isn't there?
Well, it depends on how many you did.
Right. Okay. Right. So it is on to the final bit of the quiz. It is our long-standing marathon, and it was how many eggs are there? So you're going to get 3 points if you're spot on for how many eggs there were.
You'll get 2 points if you're one either side.
You're going to get 1 point if you're with 2 either side.
And you'll get half a point if you're within 3 half a side. Thank you, Stuart, for your donation. Yeah. Gratefully received. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. Okay, so starting at the very beginning.
And also Lisa as well, that's just literally come through.
Yeah. Starting at the very beginning, right on our PayPal bit, it was an appearance by Mark very quickly in there. So that's 1. Next up, we had during the Hindu festival of Diwali, I was there at the very left underneath the 4. So that's 2.
How does my hand this way?
Next up with Harry Kane, Mark popped up for a split second there. So it was a space reference. Sorry, Chris. I should have known that. I like Spaced. So Harry Kane would appear in there. So that's 3. Number 10, Sir David Attenborough. I appeared on his lapel for David Attenborough. So that's 4. Next up for the intro to the top 5s, Mark flew across the screen like an eggy rocket. So that's 5.
That just sounds wrong.
That's what they call my farts. Next up, I appeared very faintly next to the long-running West End theatres. I was very faint, but I made sure the question was on the screen for a very long time.
That's really awkward when you're doing it backwards.
Next up, I appeared very briefly during the carbon copy answer. I popped up for a split second. And we also had Mark appearing behind the number 10 on the very last question of round number 4. So that is 8. There you go. So there were 8 appearances. So again, if you got 8, you get 3 points. If you got 9 or 7, you get 2 points. If you get 6 or 10, it's 1 point.
On 5 or 11 is half a point.
It's half a point. Yeah.
Should we go back to the lobby?
Let's go back to the lobby. Ella got them all. Well done, Ella.
Oh, well done, Ella.
Thank you very much from the Quizzy Rascals. Thank you. So there you go. I hope you enjoyed the Easter egg hunt. That was quite fun. I enjoyed making that.
Yes. We just thought I'd do something different, that's all.
Yeah.
And it worked so well on Friday, for Good Friday,
yeah.
We thought we would do it again today.
We did enjoy it. So you've got a minute till we get those scores up, on the screen. Debbie got all 8 eggs, well done. Final score was 18. See you Friday, says Fran. Thank you very much. Bertie says reckons there were 9 eggs.
No, there was 8.
There was 8. Got 9, said Paul. You got 9 eggs or 9 points? Found 6, said Amy. That's not bad. A couple of them were very hard to find, I will admit, but that was the point. That round, but Eggers belief, says Bertie.
Oh dear.
Oh dear.
It's been Pun City. It's been Pungate tonight, hasn't it?
Yeah, it has.
Pungate and you getting your words wrong.
Me, yeah. 9 was my guess, not that I counted. Not what I counted, says Bertie. Right. We got all the eggs, just, said Roy. Didn't put all your eggs in one basket then.
Hey.
16 for round 4, said Paul. I get you now. Right. Yes. Okay. I think...
Is everybody in?
I think everyone's in.
Right, let's put those scores in order.
Let's do it.
We are back to normal on Friday. We've had 2 specials. So we're back to normal on Friday, and it is the peas round.
It is peas possage.
And as I said, we're just leaving the guessing, the suggestion of round to the Friday crew, which is a bit smaller. So we're leaving it to the Friday crew because it is their rounds, basically.
If you don't want to suggest one, you have to be there on Friday. Right, let's do the scores. I'm going to leave out any ones that haven't got full. They haven't put all these points in yet.
Before you do that, Andrew Sangster, you are a couple of complete double yokers.
Let you guys go. I'm gonna let very good, says Bertie. It's not good. I don't know why I'm saying it. It's not good. Right, let's do the scores. I'm going to start with the first team that's got their full scores in. Just so it's fair for everybody else. Okay, here we go.
Breathe in. Can you hold your breath as long as he does?
48 points for Monsters and Critics Queen, 61 for Charlie, Quizmaster Katie Pillar and the Hungry Hog, 62 for Firebreather Redux, the infamous 5, 63 for Monty Vitali, the Cat's Whiskers, Imbi Burger's Son, 66 for Nosky Servant, 67 Celtic Thunderhead, 68 for Rentokila, One Girl and a Pen, 69 Giggity for Photo Finish, 70 points for Goddess Sons, the Org, Deepest and the Rainbow, 71 points for Two Crazy Rascals, X-File for the Good Realm, Podrick Hook at Midnight, Neighbours of Top Gun, 72 points for Freezing My Felt Balls Up in Ohio and Quizman and Her, 74 for One Smart Fella, 75 for number 32 and the Speckled Yoki Bears, 76 for Bobby's Fig Finish and Sure to Have a Wash, 79, with 76 with time below is Cheesy D, 77 Jamie's Giant Sea Indoor Boatis, 79 for Quiz and Harry Kerno, 79.5 for Animal Angels, 82 for Snot Actually, Angry Birds Plus 2 got 81 as well as PG Tips of the Ian Beals, 82 for Expandables, 82 for Bears from Frank Brainiacs, 83 for Cheeky Slags, 83 for One Was a Welcome Game, Lockdown Loonies 83 and 84 for the Lockdown Loonies, just pipping it in there with their bonus 3 points.
You've missed some amazing puns that have been going on while you've been reading that.
Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. A couple of quid is at least you could shell out for these two, says Paul. Good God. Good night from Spain. Great quiz and Twitch worked well. Thanks, lads. Thank you very much to the Kitchens. Right then. We do have a couple of people that put the scores in a little bit late, so I apologise if I cocked it up, as the word of the night is. So there. I'll do it again. So yeah. Drop that change isn't there. So A's at 84 for our winners with Lockdown Loonies, 83 for Wombles and Cheeky Slags, and 82 for the Brebs, Frank Brainiacs, Expandables, and Snot Actually.
And Bertie's pun. This quiz is over.
Oh dear.
Cheers, Paul. We'll see you Friday.
Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, Roy. See you on Friday. Right then, I'll pop us back to there. Thank you very much for playing, guys. If you're doing a donate, it is at the bottom there. PayPal.me/quiz actually. It is much appreciated. If you can't donate, then you donate a little bit of your time. It takes 2 minutes for you to like us on all of our socials, retweet us on your Twitters, subscribe on our YouTubes, all that other stuff as well. Our OnlyFans is in the process of being made. That's just a joke. Thank you very much for playing. Have a lovely week. Babylon 5 is a big part. That's the one I got. Yes, Chris, I remember that now. That was Simon Pegg saying that. So yes, as I said, have a lovely week. Whatever you do, do it safely. Be happy, be well, and most importantly, please do be kind to one another. Thank you very much.
And just on that point, when you do go drinking in the pubs, don't get arsey with the staff. It's not their fault. They've got rules that they've got to abide by, otherwise their livelihoods have gone. So just go with it. Go with the flow. They can't change it. Just respect them. Be kind. Good night.